Okay, time for breakfast. So, I usually start with a big bowl of modern Viking oatmeal. And this is how I do it. So first, it's a trick to actually do great oatmeal. I usually warm up the water first, so I warmed it up before I started the video here. Then I use ecological oats, and I take about 1.5 deciliter. This is actually almost 2 deciliters, so it's big portion. Then I let that simmer lightly for about 3 minutes, together with Himalayan salt. And I really like the Himalayan salt, so I usually go to the higher end of the saltiness. So I take, I would say, about half of a teaspoon plus. And if it's cooking too hard, it's great with a little stick. So you take down the boiling to a simmer. So let it simmer. And the water consistency, I like to have it loose. I don't like the oatmeal hard. I like it loose, so I take a little bit more water. And you can start with taking 3 deciliter water and about, depending on if you're a big person or a small person or big in eating, 1 deciliter to 1.5 to almost 2 deciliter if you want a really big portion. Now, I let that simmer for the 3 minutes, and at the end of these 3 minutes, I look at the water consistency. Okay, so it's been about 3+ minutes, and now, super important, we need a lot of fibers to clean our intestines and help to, relieve all the stuff from our bodies. So I go get the best fibers we can find, and I take almost a half plus deciliter to 2/3 of a deciliter fibers together with the oatmeal. Stir it, and just again look at I'm going to show you here the consistency very soon. So you usually just need half a minute to stir it down, half a minute to a minute, and then the fibers absorb the extra water. And what I usually then do in the end is I just add a little bit of water so I get it just right to the consistency that I like it to be. There we go. Nice and loose. All right, and of course this is my preference. Then a nice big bowl. Now we come to all the topping, the extras. So what I do, I start with mix of, here I have cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, grounded ginger in a nice mix. Then here I have rose hips, nypon in Swedish. And I take a tablespoon of that fine powder, super high in vitamin C. Then, in the Ayurvedic tradition, these are some ingredients from that, and I add some honey. I take about a small tablespoon to a big teaspoon, a top teaspoon, right? Get that. Then I add some crunches. Here is a mix of nuts and just all kind of, you can mix whatever you like, so you get extra fibers again, extra protein, vitamins, minerals, enzymes in a nice mix. So you get the crunchiness on top of the oatmeal. And then I add some frozen berries. And I usually take what's in the season or what's available. Here I have blueberries, raspberries in a mix. Like that. Yummy. Then, on top of that, I take homemade oat milk. So homemade oat milk on top of this. So let me just show you the final dish when it's done. Look at that. Looks beautiful, huh? Okay, so here comes the milk. There we go. And that's what makes me strong and fit to start my day. All right, see you in the next video.